Good morning, YouTube family and friends. It is 2:57 a.m. Top of the morning to you all. Top of the morning. Okay, I'm very upset. I'm pissed. I'm like, I can't even describe my emotions right now, but they all over the place. So, in yesterday's paper, I read something that was very disturbing to me. I don't approve of it. I know that I'm powerless over it, but I just want to say it's so unfair. It's not right. And why we can't vote on it? Why can't it go to the polls? You know what I'm saying? But I also want to announce before I read this that I'm no longer a Democrat. I will never vote for another Democrat as long as I live. From this day forth, I don't know what I am. I don't know if I'm independent, liberal, or Republican. But I would never vote for another Democrat. Because the more I believe in them, they disappoint me. And this is the biggest letdown, the biggest disappointment. I mean, I voted for Pritzker, y'all. The governor, I voted for him. I liked him. But the shit he done did, or the shit he's doing, I don't agree with it. I regret voting for this motherfucker. And I wish I could take my vote back. But I know that's impossible. So how about in November, he won't get a vote from me. I'm going straight Republican. And don't give a fuck who don't like it and who don't care. I mean, who cares? So now, let me go ahead and tell you all why I'm so motherfucking pissed at these politicians in Chicago. Chicago always been crooked, y'all. We always been crooked. But it's just when it started touching home, it hit different. You see what I'm saying? It hit different when it touches home. So let me go ahead and get through this. So what I read yesterday in Chicago's newspaper, the title is Illinois K through 12 Transformation, Sex Education More and Earlier. It reads, sex education in Illinois now starts at age 5. Pritzker, which is our governor, believes children as young as 2 have already decided whether they are straight or gay. That's the biggest lie ever told, Pritzker. Where you get that shit from? But let me continue to read. Kindergartners ages 5 and 6 are now taught about the LGBTQ movement, that they mustn't accept the biological sex with which they were born, and that their parents might be encouraging them to act like a boy or a girl by stereotyping. Bullshit. But let me finish. Third graders ages 8 and 9 are now taught about hormone blockers, sexual orientation, and gender identity. Sixth graders ages 11 and 12 are now taught about oral and anal sex, methods of contraception. I said that wrong. Methods of contraception, including condoms and withdrawal, and pregnancy options, including abortion. I'm going to go on and finish reading because this shit pissed me off. It's pissing me off all over again reading this shit. Like, how are you going to say that the parents are misleading their kids and stereotyping by encouraging their male child to be a male and their female child to be a female? I dare you. I really dare you. That's my right. That's my child. I laid down and birthed that child. You taking away my rights as a parent, in my opinion. Now, I'm going to continue. Tampons will be in the boys' bathroom, as well as boys in the girls' bathroom. What the fuck? Let me finish. That was one article. Then under there was another. They had pictures of the queer with the regular kid. They labeled it a queer, not me. This is what they label the queer. So let me be clear on something right quick before I continue. I have nothing against the LGBT community. LGBTQ community. I love them. I love them as people. I have members of my family that are members of the LGBTQ community. But what I don't like and what I don't approve of is you pushing your agenda on my straight children, on my straight child. I'm going to speak for mine. I have a grandson, a 4-year-old grandson. Don't push that shit on my grandson. I want my grandson to be all man. I want him to marry and have children. Give me some great grandbabies. I don't want him to be with another man. No, I don't approve of it. If that's the way he turned out on his own account, on his own, then yes, I'm going to love him and accept him as he is. But not because he done went to school and learned this bullshit. Not because y'all pushing y'all agenda on him. Fuck you with that shit. I don't like it. I don't approve of it. Why we didn't get the vote on this? How you get to just put this in our schools without just say fuck what the parents think and feel? Fuck us, huh? Fuck us. When it come to our kids, I pay taxes. Don't you see me at work? Yeah, I pay taxes. So I should have a right. I should be able to vote. I should be able to voice my opinion on this shit right here. Because this is shit to me. Okay, so let me finish, y'all, because I don't have much time. The next article was titled, Fewer Classics, More Gender Queer. What the fuck? Are you people out y'all motherfucking rabbit ass mind? But let me go ahead and read. Pritzker's State Schools Superintendent Carmen Ayala has been replacing classics read by parents. The books that we read to our kids is now being replaced, y'all. Listen to this shit. Written by white male authors with new titles written by black and gay ones. Okay, so now they're replacing our classic red books that we generally read to our kids, you know, like Goldilocks and Little Riding Hood and the Goldilocks and the all of that stuff like that we used to read to our kids. That's being replaced with gay books, y'all. Okay, so now let me finish. Genderqueer is a book of cartoon pornography that depicts high school boys engaged in oral sex. Is one of a new genre of books being promoted by Ayala. New Illinois K-12 library books, Flamer, which also depicts teen sexual acts between boys, and My Shadow is Pink, that's the other book, which is a book aimed at 2nd and 3rd graders that encourages child cross-dressing. These motherfuckers sick. The book includes graphic and gross descriptions of sex and masturbation. Any school librarian should be able to see in an instant that these books are not appropriate for a public school. What the fuck is going on, y'all? You took religion out of the schools and replaced it, not just replaced it with sex, but you replaced it with queer, with cross-dressing, with oral sex, with what else was that I had said? Anal sex, oral sex, cross-dressing, withdrawal, pregnancy, abortion. Like, I want to know what 2 through 12-year-old, 2 through 12, needs to know any of this. I feel like you forcing your agenda on my child. And I don't approve of it. I don't disagree with it. I hate it. I despise it. And I hate you for putting this shit out here. For trying to force this shit on my grandchild. On our kids. I'm talking about the community now. Don't force your agenda on us. You know, I went to the domestic courthouse, 555 Harrison. They got the LGBTQ flag hanging. Like, they really want to force this on us. And let me be clear, I have absolutely nothing against the LGBTQ. I have members of my family, members, not a member, not two member, but members that I know of, 3 or 4. And I love them to death. I love everything about them. Okay? I love my nephew. I've been loving him since birth. Okay? But we didn't force this on him. This is something he decided to be on his own. This is something that he is by, if God made him that way, I don't know. I just don't know all of that. But I accepted him as such. And I love him just like I love my other nieces and nephews. You know, but I'm not going to encourage this. No, this is against the Bible, y'all. We supposed to have children, bear children. 2 men can't do that. 2 women can't do that. But I'm not going to preach on that because we all know that. I have nothing against same-sex relationships. If you like it, I love it. But don't teach that shit to my kid. Let me have a choice in that matter. If I want him to know it, I know how to teach it to him. You know, what we call it, the old school way of saying it is the birds and the bees. I taught my daughters and my one son about the boys and the birds and the bees. Okay? I'd rather you teach my kid religion in school. Okay? You took that away without a vote. We didn't get that right to vote on that. You just snatched it from us. And now we don't get the right to vote on if we want this bull stupid shit taught to our kids. You just gonna do it? Well, guess what? And if I was you all, if you live in the state of Illinois, don't send your child to public schooling. They're trying to fuck our kids up. Okay? I don't know what the fuck they doing, but they own one, y'all. They really own one now. You're not gonna force this shit on mine. I'll work till I die to keep mine in private schooling, to keep this stupid bullshit away from them. Okay? This is some bullshit. I don't agree with it. I don't like it. And it's wrong. It is so fucking wrong on so many fucking levels. Ain't nothing right about it. If your child born that way, fine. Your child decide at 12, 13, they want to be that way, fine. But I don't need nobody at nobody's school pushing this shit on my kid. I don't want it. I don't need it. If I ever walk into school and see this shit being read, these books, what's the name of these stupid ass books? My Shadow is Pink and Flamer. Let me catch you reading that shit to Zion. That's my grandson's name. Let me walk up into school and see somebody reading that to my son. I'm just going to politely snatch that book right up out your hand. Okay? Real talk. Try me. I don't play that. I wish somebody would read some shit like that or show some shit like that to mine. That's not right. Get my permission first. Who these people think they is? Y'all taking away the parents' rights now. Yeah, if my son or grandson is gay and he know that it's, I'm not going to say not acceptable, but if he feel like he want to keep it in the closet until he ready to come out about it, that's his choice. You're not getting ready to push this agenda to let him know, let me explain to you what I'm trying to say. Let's just take a child that may be 14 and in his mind and heart he feel like he gay, but he don't really want to reveal it because he's unsure, because he's still he haven't been with female or male, so he really don't know. He probably just have these feelings, you know. So I don't like you. It's like you telling him, accepting feelings, be that. You're not undecided, not at all. You're gay. You're this, you're that. Accept it, embrace it, be that. Okay, yeah, I agree with that, but what if he happened to have sex with a female He fall in love with, he like her, he fall in love with her. He marry her, they bear children. And he decides, I don't want to, that ain't what I want. Like, I want to be straight. I want to have a family. I want to, you pretty much telling him that that's not okay. You know, it's, you pretty much saying you don't have to be undecided. Just be this. Okay, now my opinion on that is, yes, be who you are. But if you got feelings about it, if you're not sure, if you say, oh, I think I'm gay, but I don't know, don't let these schools push you into being that. Experience. Try dating a girl, try dating a boy, and see how it is. If you don't like it, and you want to, then okay, I agree with that. But I just don't agree with it's like they forcing it. Like, why you ain't forcing religion? You know, why are you forcing this and not religion? Something on my glasses right there, I see it. Why are you forcing religion? Why are you forcing same sex, but you're not forcing religion? You actually took religion away and replaced it with this. It's sad. It's heartbreaking. And I just wish we had the opportunity to at least vote on this situation. If we could have voted on this situation, then I couldn't be that angry, because this is a community of people that feel different than me. But you didn't even give the community the option. You just pushed your agenda. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'm pissed about it. So, in the comments, tell me what you think. And peace. Love you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.